With the addition of the Blackbeard in Jailbreak, we now have 6 vehicles that can be used on water. So now is the perfect time to rank them all from worst to best. They're being rated by looks, stats, and ease of accessibility. Let me know how you would rank the water vehicles in the game. Without further delay, let's get started. In last place, we have the Sloop. This is the worst vehicle that is in the game right now. It costs 1 million J-Bucks and it is the slowest vehicle in the entire game. It is not useful at all. It is so insanely slow that it cannot be used for efficiently robbing anything. If you use it for the oil rig, you're at great risk of getting blown up, and if you use it for the power plant, good luck getting even $1 from it. It can fit a lot of people, but in reality, it only seats 1 at the driver's seat. It's also pretty basic looks-wise. It does have a fun feature where it can become cursed when you crash it into the shipwreck, but that doesn't count for much. In terms of memes, the Sloop can provide for very funny moments, especially when hackers use it, but for actual gameplay, it's pretty terrible. Coming up next is the Delorean. This is a vehicle that has always disappointed me ever since it was added, primarily because it can't actually hover. In fact, I'm very disappointed that I can even count it as a water vehicle. I wish it could just hover anywhere. This is one of the vehicles that I most want to get a revamp because I would love for it to get a proper hovering animation and a feature to let it hover on land. It doesn't even have to hover that high. I just want it to hover just a little bit. In terms of everything else, I think it looks okay, but very outdated. I think it should get a design revamp, and I'd love if the revamped model was created by Happy Hongo, since he was the one that was campaigning for this vehicle to get added, and he has returned to the Jailbreak modeling space. Speaking of which, this vehicle does hold a lot of significance in that it was one of the first ones to get added due to community demand, and that was a really special moment, especially for Happy Hongo, so I do appreciate that about it, and it's not a bad vehicle at all. While I was disappointed with the execution of the water driving feature, it was better than nothing. It gives this vehicle some character. It makes it so you don't have to transition to a water vehicle if you have to escape in the water, and it can help you avoid people that are chasing you if they don't have a vehicle that can go on water. I also do appreciate the overdrive feature. Overall, not a bad vehicle, just very disappointing. Then there's the Yacht. This boat can seat several people, so that's the thing it's best at. If you're escaping the oil rig with a lot of people, then this serves as a perfectly fine escape vehicle, and it will accommodate your whole group without having you get separated. But this is a vehicle that is a true nuisance for me to use. It's so big and bulky and very hard to steer, which is really annoying, and this vehicle often crashes into stuff when I'm driving it, and it's also very annoying to get in and out of this vehicle. It's not easy to quickly jump into the driver's seat, and when you're trying to get out of the vehicle, sometimes you might get stuck in the front, or you might have trouble navigating how to get out. Also, for the price, it's not as fast as I would like. So it's perfectly fine, but still pretty flawed. Kicking off the top 3, we have the jet ski. This was the first water vehicle added, and it's still one of the best purely because of its insane top speed. It can go over 400 miles per hour, which is wild. This is a pretty fun vehicle to use, especially with the water trail at the back. It's truly thrilling to drive as you accelerate to higher and higher speeds, and this makes it very effective for robbing locations like the oil rig, and it can even be useful for robbing the power plant if you're skilled enough. My main issue with it is the fact that it only seats 1 person. I'm often playing with multiple people, and I like to go with at least 1 person if we're robbing the oil rig, so it sucks when we have to separate or if we have to fight over the one spawning jet ski at the oil rig. And you also cannot spawn this vehicle, which is a bit annoying. So the stats are very competent, but there are a few drawbacks. In second place, we have the most recent water vehicle, the Blackbeard. This was a truly pleasant surprise. My expectations were not high for this vehicle, but I was very happy when I got it. The stats are pretty good for this vehicle. The top speed is great, and the acceleration is not the best, but still pretty good. And what makes things even better is the fact that you can drive this vehicle on water. You can actually reach the top speed due to the sheer amount of water provided to you. Like I stated with the Delorean, the water driving feature is really useful for cases when a cop is chasing you and they don't have a water vehicle, so you can easily get away from them, and you can get a high amount of money from the power plant more consistently with this vehicle than most other land vehicles. I also adore the look of this vehicle as well. It was a truly inspired choice to make this vehicle out of the underside of a boat and give it hot rod features. And the fact something as silly as that looks as cool as this is a true testament to the creativity of the Jailbreak community. Overall, it's a beast on land and sea, and it looks awesome. I quite enjoy driving it, so that's why I think it's one of the best water vehicles. But I don't think it is the best one. To me, the best water vehicle is still the cruiser, and the big reason for that is it's free, and that's a great price. In my opinion, the sheer existence of this boat renders all the others completely unnecessary, and this is the only one that you actually have to have. It's easy to access with multiple spawn points, and you can spawn it yourself. It seats 2 players, which is fantastic, and it actually has quite good abilities. The launch is pretty bad, but it does have a pretty good top speed, and it's small, so the poor launch isn't going to be that big of a hindrance anyway, since it will be hard for cops to shoot it. The appearance is pretty unassuming, but I don't need it to be super overcomplicated or anything. It's an excellent vehicle. The only problem I have with it is that my legs stick out of the side, but I can excuse that because I don't have to pay a dime. But that's going to wrap up my discussion of all the water vehicles we have in Jailbreak and which ones I think are the best. Let me know what you think in the comments and which ones you most like to use. Also, let me know what other videos you'd like to see from me in the future. Make sure to use code YouTube NoobFreak at any Jailbreak ATM to get my tires. Join my Discord and Roblox group, which are linked below if you haven't already. And have a great day or night. Bye-bye. Switch.